Now it's been a couple of months since the release of Collateral Damage, a hack for the Xbox One and Series console family. But what's going on now? What's next? What has been developed and what are we waiting for? Well, in this video we'll go over what they've managed to achieve so far, and one thing is going to really surprise you. So without further delay, let's dive in. Now unfortunately, after Collateral Damage got released, progress seems to be very slow. Now the only thing that I can see we can do today is dump/backup your Xbox games. Now unfortunately, there is no way to play said backups on the console itself. Now one of the really exciting things that's come from dumping the Xbox One games, and that's playing those games on a PC. Yes, you heard me right, but this isn't emulation. This is using a compatibility layer. Now, if you don't know what a compatibility layer is, if you take a look at the Steam Deck, that runs on Linux. And if you want to play Windows games on that, you have to use Proton, which is a compatibility layer which will convert the language and the code of Windows into Linux so it can understand it. So an even simpler way to put it, you imagine Windows talks in English and the Xbox talks in German. They're not going to be able to talk to each other because they're different languages. And what the compatibility layer is, it's like having a translator that can speak both German and English so it can translate back and forth. This is not emulation, far from it. It's just on the fly converting the code so Windows can recognize it. Now the benefit of doing it this way is you're not emulating hardware, so performance is really good, just like we see on the Steam Deck when it's playing Windows games. You don't have to have a beefy PC to do the conversion like you have to on a Windows PC that's running an emulator, say for the PS3. Now before we go any further, here's a quick message from today's sponsor, KeysFan. I just want to give a massive thank you to KeysFan for being today's sponsor. So if you're still using an older version of Windows, now is the time to upgrade. Windows 11 has much more of an intuitive design, making it a lot easier to use, and with various performance upgrades, it's faster, snappier and smoother. Security and privacy has also been beefed up, protecting you and your data. Now upgrading your operating system doesn't have to be expensive. If you click the link in the description for the Windows 11 Professional key, as you see I'm doing here, you'll see it's £23.15. It's not bad, but let's get a bigger discount. Type in ARG50 for example, it's going to give you 50% off and it's only £11.57. If we look in US dollars, it's only $14.99. So check the description for all the links and discount codes, and again, thanks to KeysFan for sponsoring this video. So what does this all mean? Well, it basically means there's going to be loads of Xbox exclusive games that you could only ever play if you had an Xbox, and then of course you bought the game, but now we're going to be able to play those games on a PC. And I dare say they'll also make the compatibility layer for Linux, so you can also enjoy Xbox games on Linux systems like the Steam Deck. Now unfortunately you can't get your hands on this at the moment. They're still working on it, but they've tested 4 or 5 games so far and the results have been really impressive. I'll put a link in the description below so you can go and follow along and see how things develop. Now I guess the progress is probably not what you expected and definitely going in a different direction than even I thought, but progress is progress, and actually playing Xbox One games on the PC is really cool. So I'd definitely welcome any developments in that direction, so I'll be keeping a close eye on it and of course putting out videos where applicable. So thanks for watching, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.